The girl who wrote words that changed reality, Liana, was an ordinary girl who lived in the small, quiet town of Everhollow. She loved writing stories, poems, and random thoughts in her old journals. One day, while exploring her grandmother's attic, she found a dusty wooden box. Inside, it was a strange, ancient-looking notebook. The cover was black, the surface smooth like glass, and words shimmered faintly. Write carefully. Reality listens. Liana felt a chill, but curiosity pulled her in. She opened the notebook, pages completely blank. Just for fun, she wrote, the dying rose in Grandma's garden becomes fresh again. A soft, golden glow pulsed across the page. Liana laughed. Wow, fancy notebook. But when she went downstairs, the dying rose outside the window had bloomed, fully alive. Her heart stopped. It wasn't a joke. The notebook was real. The next day at school, a group of kids teased Evan, her quiet classmate. She wanted to help him, but didn't know how. At home, she opened the notebook again. She wrote, tomorrow at school, Evan feels brave and everyone respects him. The next morning, something unbelievable happened. Evan walked in confidently. Kids who usually bullied him suddenly backed away. His voice didn't shake. His eyes were bright. He even cracked jokes. Liana watched the scene unfold exactly as she had written. But then she noticed something strange. Lights flickered. A gust of warm wind passed through the hallway. The school clock jumped ahead 3 minutes. Reality shifted again. When she looked at the notebook, a new line had appeared. Every miracle needs balance. She didn't know what that meant, but she felt something dangerous waking up. Liana woke up the next morning with uneasiness in her chest. Outside her window, the huge oak tree, always full of birds, was silent. No chirping, just feathers scattered on the ground. Her stomach twisted. Then news spread. Half of Everhollow was experiencing strange electrical surges. Generators were humming even when switched off. Streetlights flickered with no reason, and Liana knew. This was because of her. At school, Evan whispered, "You used the notebook again, didn't you?" Liana didn't answer. She didn't have to. That evening, the notebook opened by itself. A warning covered the page. Small miracles ask for small payments. Big miracles take bigger ones. She felt real fear for the first time. Liana locked the notebook inside a drawer, wrapped it in cloth, decided she would never use it again. But magic doesn't care about locks. That afternoon, her father came home saying the company's machines had stopped working. Strange electrical failures. The town clock tower stopped for the first time in 70 years. Reality was bending even without her writing. Evan came running to her house. Liana, the sky is changing. They ran outside. Above Ever Hollow, the sky shimmered like liquid silver. Gravity reversed for moments. Leaves floated upward. Dogs barked wildly. The air buzzed. The notebook was reacting on its own. She ran inside, opened it. A new message waited. Reality is bending. You must choose what stays and what you're willing to lose. Terrified but desperate, she wrote, I want Ever Hollow to return to normal. A wave of golden light swept across the town. Everything calmed, but Liana collapsed. The notebook glowed, balance restored, payment collected. When she woke up, she remembered everything except her father's smile. That memory was gone. For days, Liana tried to remember her father's smile, his laugh, his warmth. The memories were foggy, hollow. Evan noticed something was wrong. She finally told him. The notebook took a memory. As payment, Evan's face went pale. That means every time you fix something, you lose something. But the notebook didn't stop. Strange events returned. Shadows moving on their own. Mirrors fogging without reason. Animals freezing mid-step. The balance still wasn't stable. Then, one night, a new message appeared. The price paid was not enough. Liana's heart sank. Ever Hollow was still unraveling. Liana tried ignoring the notebook. She hid it, buried it under books, locked it again. But the notebook kept appearing elsewhere, on her bed, on her desk, in the kitchen, even in her school locker. Each time, a new warning appeared. You started the story. You must finish it. One day, in class, her notebook opened by itself. Words wrote themselves. Reality seeks correction. Suddenly, the classroom walls shook. Windows cracked. Students screamed. Teachers ran outside. Evan grabbed Liana's hand. We need to end this. She nodded. The notebook wasn't a tool anymore. That night, Liana and Evan climbed the highest hill in Ever Hollow. The sky had split into silver cracks. Light leaked out like broken glass. The earth trembled under their feet. The notebook glowed violently, pages fluttering on their own. A final message formed. One last rewrite can restore the world. But the price will be the greatest. Liana's voice broke. What will it take? The notebook replied, something irreplaceable. She looked at Evan. He shook his head. Liana, don't do anything stupid. But she had decided. Hands shaking, she wrote, let Ever Hollow be safe forever. Let no harm ever come again, even if the world forgets me. A blinding flash exploded across the sky. Everything, reality, healed. Ever Hollow became peaceful, normal, bright again. But when the light faded, Evan looked around. Liana was gone. Not dead. Not missing. Forgotten. Every person in Ever Hollow lost memory of the girl who saved them, except the notebook. On the hill, it lay open, balance achieved. Her story ends here, but echoes remain. Evan kept feeling like something or someone was missing. One evening, he found a faint, glowing feather on the hill. He picked it up, and in a whisper only he could hear, a voice said, "Thank you for remembering me." The notebook vanished. The sky shimmered just a little, and Ever Hollow remained safe forever. Because somewhere beyond reality, Liana still watched over it. Thank you for watching this magical journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite moment. More magical bedtime stories are coming soon on Dreamline Story.